Me aware of this. Again, there's been all sorts of news everywhere, so I've been occupied obviously working on that, and some of it escapes me, so when you, the fans, can kind of make me aware of this, I appreciate it so I can get my thoughts out on it. First and foremost, people asking, hey, why haven't I talked about the whole thing with what's going on with Russia and everything? Because honestly, if you're a fan of this podcast or anything, you know my stance and you know exactly what I think. And obviously, yeah, supporting the Ukraine. So there you go. What else can I say? As the rest of the world tends to be supporting them as well. Hence why I'm going to be donating a part of this month's CBC earnings, when I get them, to the Ukraine. So there we go. Anyways, let's talk about it. So the Batman. Obviously, Russia is a territory that was going to get this film. There's always a good box office take compared to, other films when you look at comic book films and even Batman's history, that he makes obviously decent money over in Russia. WB coming out ahead of the release and saying, hey guys, due to everything that's going on, due to, the attacks and everything, we're not releasing the film there. It's not going to happen. Honestly, I don't know what to say other than I feel sorry for the fans. I feel sorry for the people there that are completely not supporting what's going on, but they're the ones that are obviously, being led by the leader. So what else can I say? It's unfortunate that people that listen to this podcast from Russia that want none of that conflict are not going to be able to see the film. It's, very unfortunate that fans of Batman in that huge country are not going to be able to see this film and probably many others as well. It's just kind of how it is. And I understand why Hollywood is doing it. And I understand why they kind of had to do it. There was no way that they were going to step up, around the government or anything like that. Which, again, it's just a whole thing. And yeah, it's very, very unfortunate, everything that's going on, quite honestly. Not just this film. But again, it's the world we live in. And this is just one of those things that you wake up every morning, you look at the news, and it's just constantly there, right? That's really what I gotta say about that. I'm gonna be interested to see how down the road they handle this, specifically what happens in the next week to 2 to 3, and what happens in the future with all releases, because again, it's a global impact, and Russia and what's going on will have a global impact and ramifications that are felt everywhere, much like they already are. So, I don't want to get into it on that side of the things and the political side of things, because that's not what I'm here to talk about. But obviously, it's the world we live in, and there's not much you and I can really do about that.